Greetings and salutations. It is day 2 of Biketoberfest. Today we will do some exploring. We have a group ride with a local club that we were invited to join. Then we venture up to St. Augustine before coming back through Main Street in Daytona. On today's Graybeard Biker. And after a hearty breakfast with our Bunk A Biker host, we're gearing up for a day full of unforgettable adventures. Aren't they all? First up, a group ride with the Southern Cruiser Riding Club. I believe they're considered a riding club, not a motorcycle club. But we met with them at a local gas station before taking the ride up to Flagler Beach. This stretch of Florida's coastline offers breathtaking ocean views. It's perfect for motorcycle enthusiasts that are looking to soak up the sun and salt air. We ended the morning with a fantastic lunch stop, sharing laughs and stories with the fellow bikers that were there on the Southern Cruisers run. Now, while I had a good time here with the group and the people at my table, I cannot recommend you go to this restaurant. They did lots of things that were just frankly unacceptable. Like insist that you order the buffet that they had that was $15 that had a hamburger. So $15 for a hamburger and I think pasta salad? No. Just no. After lunch, we broke off from the group to explore St. Augustine, the nation's oldest continuously inhabited city. Who keeps track of these things? On the way up, we got caught in the rain and stopped at a park under a tree to look at the radar and wait it out a bit. And I had a message for you while I was there. So I just got done doing a group ride, which reminds me how important it is that people watch the group ride video, and how important it is that you know the rules. Inexperienced people go in the back. That video is going to be right here. Go watch it. Then we crossed the iconic Bridge of Lions on our way into the city. We were drawn to its rich history and charm. first thing we wanted to do was go to the Harley-Davidson dealership. Where is this Harley-Davidson dealership? Well, it turns out it's not a traditional dealership, but a tucked away t-shirt shop. Another t-shirt shop. And I was looking for, a building with motorcycles, and it's a shop in a very inconspicuous place. So finding it was an adventure all on its own. All right, a couple things. One, if you've been watching this channel regularly, you know that we are behind in these videos, and that Biketoberfest was in October, meaning the election hadn't happened yet. So, while we were in St. Augustine, we saw these guys.
Hey, would you rather have no taxes on tips or roasted dog? You vote for Trump, no taxes on tips. You vote for Kamala Harris, you get roasted dog with a side of barbecue.
Now, this is obviously fun. They're dressed up as actual, revolutionary patriots. And then, of course, the counterpoint to them was this guy. And he has a Biden-Harris sign that's cut in half to make sure it only says the person that is now, then, on the ticket.
It's tough when you got to come from Atlanta.
Can we cut across this way?
I was like, I know I'm from Atlanta. Now, I don't know how he knew that I was from Atlanta. Maybe he watches the show. Who knows? If so, hey, dude.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He's not even asking for anything. He's just spreading the good message.
Yeah.
Did you see the hippies over there from Harris?
No. Yeah, I did see somebody.
He had like a tattoo of a third eye right here. I don't have the pink ones.
First thing we did is we found this steampunk shop, so we had to go in. So this is the little dealership that they have there. It's not really a dealership. It's another t-shirt shop. which makes sense considering where it is in St. Augustine. However, it says on the wall that they just opened up a new location, so we're going to go to it. Very interesting, Spanish architecture in this city. This is exactly what you would expect to see when you think of St. Augustine. Next, we needed to escape the rain that had started coming down. This is going to be a story throughout the day. Rain. So we needed some way to tuck ourselves away, right? So we decided to go to Castillo de San Marcos, a 17th century Spanish fort and the oldest masonry fort in the United States. Did you know that this fort was constructed with coquina? Coquina? I don't know. Some type of limestone that absorbs cannon fire instead of just straight shattering and crumbling, right? It is an impressive piece of engineering, and this place is a must-see if you're visiting St. Augustine, particularly if you need to get under something with a roof because it's raining. All right, we are not getting down on our knees and crawling into this room.
This is how. Look at how short this is.
So we're gonna stick this in there and see what's going on. And we'll see that later.
Well,
From there, we checked out a few more Harley-Davidson locations, all owned by one major group that kind of dominates this region's motorcycle scene. Each shop had a vibe of its own and plenty of, unique aspects for bikers. All right, so I have to explain a little bit and apologize a little bit about the rest of these endemic stops. Evidently, some of the footage is not here. It was either lost during the computer debacle that we had, or it didn't shoot, or something. But I didn't get much footage of these next stops, which is quite a shame because there is a guy, Rat Fink Ron, that was on the premiere of the last show in the chat that works at this first one, which is their newest location in St. Augustine. And I was hoping that I had him on film, and I don't. So, sorry dude, wanted to give you a quick shout out anyway, and I guess we'll run into you next time I'm in the area. But let me tell you what was going on while we were here at this endemic location. it had gotten cold. And so we decided that I would get some sort of sweatshirt sort of thing off their clearance rack. Now, it's still a Harley-Davidson, so even clearance, it was still expensive. But it was going to keep me warm. So, in the future, from this point, you will see a drab green Harley-Davidson sweatshirt. It's not a graybeard biker sweatshirt, because I did not have any of those with me at the moment. Another person that was on that same live chat during the premiere of the last episode was Jamie. Jamie was the sidecar guy, and he sent me this picture, which is the one that you saw him take in that episode. And Jamie, thanks for the invitation back down. I'll definitely see you next time we're in the area. And then, on our way back, this guy's decided to open up once again, and rain poured on us as we made our way back towards Daytona. We sought out refuge and some great barbecue by stopping at a place that Bob and Tam had mentioned in one of their videos as their favorite barbecue place.
It's a bike rack.
It's a bike rack. Now, as you know, reviews are now kept separate. So the barbecue review for this place is going to be right here. But as a place to stop out of the rain, it was great, regardless of the barbecue.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I came out here to the bike to get my leather shirt so that I could, because I had to take the other one off because it's wet. And so I'm putting this on. And while I was out here in the saddlebag, I thought I would share with you a little more about that mask. If you watch the channel, a lot, then you will know that when I was at the Smoky Mountain Bike Rally, I got a mask to help with the rain. And it is, it's a skull mask that basically goes over my face and blocks the rain from hitting me, because if you ride, you know that stings, right? So it blocks the rain. And I just used it again, and it's wonderful. The only downside to the mask is that it's supposed to look like a skull. It looks like a gorilla. You look like a monkey riding your bike down the street. So, but very functional. I recommend it. Now, the other thing that I will tell you is that the parking lot here is sand. It looks like dirt, feels like sand, and it is deep sand in some areas. Which is why I came up on their sidewalk and parked, where the bikes go, so that it was on concrete. So I recommend you do the same, or they could get motorcycle parking that has, pavement. They are close to Bike Week. After that, we decided to continue on and go through Main Street. Here's a tip. Always pack your rain gear whenever you're in Florida. Should be gone in 10 minutes.
Huh?
Should be gone in 10 minutes according to this.
Everyone just hang out here.
Yep. It now says no rain. Thank you. next morning, we hit the road again for our 11-hour trek back to Atlanta. Now, Biketoberfest may be over, but the memories and the adventures will have to keep us fueled until the next rally. As I mentioned in the videos before this, we have decided not to go to St. Pete's Bike Fest. Matter of fact, at the time of recording this, St. Pete's Bike Fest is this weekend. And I had gotten so far behind, if you've caught up with all the videos, you know, we'd gotten behind in the editing bay because we had a computer malfunction. And then we had, back-to-back rallies. So I'm not doing the St. Pete Bike Fest. Instead, I'm trying to get caught up on these videos for you guys. So I will be continuing on, moving on. The next one is going to be Thunder Beach. So make sure you're like and subscribed and ready for whenever that one is released. And we'll see you then. Stay free. Keep it shiny side up.